Alright, so we've had pretty much incredible weather since we got to Switzerland, and then this one time that I decided to go out, find a good spot and have like a deep and meaningful chat since it's been a year since we started making YouTube videos. Now there's thunder in the distance and it looks like it's going to rain in like 2 minutes. So I think now what I'll do instead, give you a recap. We're in Switzerland. So we moved from Paris just the other day. It's starting to rain, oh my God. Watched Yale, my cousin's final in the kayaking. Gazi! Go Yale! Led it incredibly well. They won the semi as well leading into it. It had a really brutal race to end it, but it was amazing to be there and have that experience with the family and see Yale go for it and compete at the Olympics, which is so, so cool. It is raining, okay. We will revisit this. I need to go back home now. This is ridiculous. You can't even see the Matterhorn. But yeah, today, before it started going like this, we went for a lovely hike and we've been doing some hiking. So I'll show you some clips of lovely Switzerland weather, which is nothing like this. And then we'll have a deeper chat after that tomorrow when it's sunny. Okay.
Darling, oh darling, what you thinking about?
Hang on, I'll go on this rock right here. I am on a big rock. Hi, my name's Josh and I am not wanted for war crimes in the Baltic region. On a family holiday.
That's what you call this?
Family. Spending time with people who love and respect you. Oh. I think I found it. Hey. I'm gonna name you Benjamin.
Yes. So me and Josh are just doing our thing, letting the old fellas have a bit of rest. I think they might need it, especially Mish OB over there. So it's nice to be out in some open ground again because Norway was a lot of this. And then after Norway, it was like 2 months of cities and no nature. So fresh air, we're at like 2,800 meters and yeah, the Matterhorn, people. Maybe one day we'll climb it.
Out of 10?
Clean, cold, refreshing, mountain taste.
Sorry. Oh, this called me.
Out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Did you say 10?
Did you say 10? She said 10.
She's new to the game, but I'll give it to her.
I see. Beer?
Red beer. So we're back home in less than 2 weeks. Once I'm back, it would have been 4 months since I've been home, which is crazy. And it feels definitely very bittersweet to know that I'm at the end of this trip because there's so many things I'm excited to be back for, but at the same time, I don't really know how I'm going to go. Just getting back into things because this has been amazing. I'm just wondering how that return's going to be. I'm really excited to be back. I just want to make sure that I grab this last bit of this trip because I don't want to miss out on what I'm seeing in front of me right now. I don't want to miss out on the things that are in front of me. It's really cool to be able to say, while looking at this, that I've been talking to this camera and making YouTube videos now for you guys, and have dropped out of university and been on this journey for a year, 12 months. Just kind of thinking about what I'll do for this video, or what would it be like to be able to say, it's been a year. And then I guess once you get here, it's like, it's great. But I just want to keep going, don't want to stop. It's crazy how in a year I've just started to figure it out. Like before it, I had such little clues to what I was actually going to do and what I wanted things to look like. But now I feel like I finally do. Safe to say that I'm coming back home now with so much more direction and so much more like understanding as to what I actually want to do and like who I want to help and what I want to try and achieve. Pretty safe to say that I don't think you'll see me at university in 2025, which is really cool, because when I set out in this, the 18 months was my deadline, basically the end of 2024. That was my window to like figure something out. And I can like happily and proudly say that I have begun to figure it out, whatever that means and looks like. That gap between leaving school and finding a career is so overlooked. It's so like undervalued how much time and focus should be put on that, because I don't think there's enough care taken to figuring that out, and people settle for something that isn't making them happy. And some of those things aren't just like finding that thing, it's like giving yourself permission to just go for it. Like the main thing people ask me in my DMs and reaching out is they're just looking for someone to say you can do it, just looking for some permission. They've got an idea, or they know what they don't want to be doing, but they just need permission to go for it. I want to build a community that's for those people who aren't settled on what university is providing and are looking for something different. All right, I was incapable of talking just then because I had people like directly behind the camera just watching me. But thank you very much. Thanks for watching, seriously, because just a guy trying to have a crack, trying to do the thing he wants to do. So it's cool to have people supporting, listening, and following the journey. So yeah, and all the messages I get, especially on Insta, TikTok, like I try to get back to all of them. I'm sorry if I'm leaving you undelivered, because I do care. I just sometimes need to have a bit of a mind clear and not be checking my phone. Cool place to end the video, I reckon. All right, thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next vid. 2 more weeks in Europe. All right, ciao. So with me, I've dropped out of uni. I fucking pulled the pin. I've legit just straight up dropped out. I was like the date before you can get out without having to pay for the semesters in like a few days, and I've got out of there. My shit sucks. It's so bad. The first sem was really shit. So yeah, I appreciate you saying like I'm killing it. So it's just like it might look like I'm doing it pretty well, but like the uni stuff I'm doing just fucking sucks. Let me explain. But yeah, doing business, like, oh my god, some of my lecturers, like, I just can't take it. I understand the purpose of doing things you don't want to do because the future outcome is worth getting through it, but the future outcome just isn't going to cut it for me. Like, I'm not trying to be fucking sitting at a desk, and the degree and the debt and the time I'm wasting on it is just not worth it for me. So I've said fuck it, and I've dropped out. I'm pretty much giving myself the next 18 months to just send it. I'm gonna save hard. I'm gonna make YouTube videos about the whole journey and show to people who are in a similar boat as me that you can drop out and you don't have to do uni. Because everyone around me does fucking uni, really, and that's the way. You know, you get your degree, you pay off your debt. But for me, I'm sure there's other people who like me. Like, it's just, I want to do things differently. So there's my plan. Things haven't been like, perfect, but I've just pulled the pin and I'm like, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's have a sick 18 months.